Welcome to another quick review, quick unboxing, and quick install video from Ultimate DIY. So the product we're going to cover today, guys, is going to be the Lava Odoro BF503 lavatory faucet. Now, this faucet is a widespread faucet. It is actually a 3-hole faucet, and it will cover, they call it an 8-inch spread, but it covers anything from a 6 to a 12-inch spread. It's made of solid brass, and it has a nickel coating on the particular model that I have. It does come with the drain neck assembly, where you will be hooking your drain pipes to, and it is a pop-up drain. I like that, so I don't have to hook up that little bar. Makes it extremely quick. Okay guys, so what we're going to do first is I'm going to bring you in close, let you see what's in the box, and then I'm going to pull in my demo sink, which is open on all sides so you can see all the connections. We're going to connect this thing up, hook it up to water, flip it around, and you're going to get to see how well it works. Okay guys, just simply reach over, open up the box. The very first thing you're going to see is some foam. Set that aside. And the next thing you're going to see is your instruction manual and a warranty card. Be sure you read through those. And let's see what we actually have in the box. So we'll pull this out first. This is going to be your drain assembly neck. And they have it taped because it's a pop so that it doesn't open in transit. You're also going to have a little bag with some washers, a steel one and some rubber ones that you will use at the bottom of these when you put them on your counter. And they give you an Allen head. They give you the Allen head tool to be able to remove this. This is going to be your neck right here that goes down in and the water shoots through. This is going to go on this after you push this through the hole. So it has the little rubber pieces to help seal water. You push it all the way up and you're going to use that Allen tool and tighten it into place. And then your faucet pieces, the actual handles, are going to screw onto here. So let me show you that. If you're going to have this one on this side, it comes out, it has 2 lines, and you have this twin to it over here on this side. So one will be hot, one will be cold. And how this basically works, you have 2 lines. One of these lines, the short one, is going to go into this connection, which feeds the actual faucet itself. This line, the long one, is going to go down and tie into your actual water valve. So it's really pretty simple, guys. You have 2 connections on each side there. They're very simple. They tie into here, and you're going to put in the tailpiece. So there you go, guys. See, I told you that would be really quick. There's not a whole lot to the actual parts, and they go together extremely easy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and pull that portable sink unit out, and I'll show you real quickly how we install it. So let's go ahead and let's get to that. All right, we're going to go ahead and install this on my testing table. I've got my water lines ran in. All the tools that you're probably going to need are maybe a good Phillips screwdriver, an open-end adjustable wrench, and maybe a pair of adjustable pliers, or channel locks as some people call it. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and insert the top, and then we'll get underneath, tighten everything up, and we're going to go ahead and run a little water and see how it works. So first thing we're going to end up doing is pulling out the actual faucet part of it. Now remember, you have the piece that goes on here, which is going to be this one, and we will put that on from underneath. You have a nut here. You need to pull that nut off, and you're going to have some washers here. The rubber ones are generally going to go on the top to protect your surface, but the metal one, you are going to need to cover that opening underneath the bottom. It's a very thick, heavy washer. And you might as well go ahead and get out the little Allen head while you have that open. You're going to need that. So we are going to take this now, put it through, and we're going to take the washer and put the washer on. just like that. And then you're going to start that nut. Just like that. Go ahead and may block your view for just a second here, guys, so I can get this done. We'll be here forever. So you will get that on there just like that. Then you would use your open-end adjustable wrench and you would tighten. Now, I'm not going to tighten too much because I'm going to end up pulling this right back up. So that is fine for what we're doing. Now you're going to take your splitter and you're going to put your splitter up underneath. It's only going to go so far, and then you have to start twisting it. Get it into place pretty good right there. And now you will use the little Allen head that they give you. And you will tighten it into place so that it does not push off when water pressure starts hitting it and leak. Just like that one. And here's one on the opposite side as well. There we go. There we go. That should hold it into place. Now, all right, guys, now that that is done, we are going to put our other pieces on. Let's see. Now, what they have is they have red for hot. Hot is usually on the left. So we are going to put that on the left-hand side. And it has the locking nut here. You're going to want to pull that off with the washer. And you'll leave the rubber washer on to protect your surface. Push this through, just like that. Now take your washer, run it back through, and your nut. Now I back these nuts screws off. There we go, get them about even. Take it up there, and then let's see, go ahead and start it. Just like that there. And we're almost snug. Just like that. Kind of line it up where you want it, and then tighten that nut the rest of the way down. And then you're going to take your screwdriver. In this case, it's a Phillips, and you just simply tighten the screws to lock it into place. You have 3 of them. That'll keep it from moving on the top. And we have one more right here. If I can get that lined up, I'm kind of blind. Let's see if I can get here where I can see. There we go. And now we are locked into place. And now we do the same thing with the other side. So now we are good to go there. And now the shorter lines are going to go in. All right, guys, so on this one, you'll just want to take and tighten it down. Don't want to over tighten, but you want to make sure that it is not going to drip or leak. You have a little compression ring inside of there, and it needs to be compressed. And this is why you can make these different lengths, guys. You have all this room to be able to move that around. So it should fit most applications. as long as you have 3 holes. All right. Just like that. And that's nice and snug. So the only thing left now, guys, is to hook up the water line itself. All right, guys, I've got a double water line in. I've got quarter turn shutoffs. These are the same kind of shutoffs you're going to have in your wall. And all you're going to do is take the end. You have little protective caps on it. You're going to have to pull the little caps off. I can get them to come out of there. Out. So the caps don't just pull off, guys, they twist. And it has a little screen inside. And you can replace those if they get clogged, but that's great because it keeps the unit from clogging and makes it last longer. So just take, and if this was coming out of your wall, you're just going to take and just simply twist it on. Now, you don't usually use Teflon tape or anything here, guys, because these are compression. You should not need that. Now, if you want, you can rip a little bit on it just for an extra precaution, but generally it's not needed. Okay. And that's it right there. So this one is ready. Now I've got the other one. Here's the other one. Same type of valve. And we are going to do the same thing. There we go. All right, guys, now we are ready to go ahead and give it a try. So let's turn on the water and we'll see how it's going to work. Now, to catch my water, I have an actual bucket. One other thing I wanted to point out, remember you do have the drain, and this is just a push, and it's very simple to put this on. This just will twist off like so. You'll take the little nut off. Actually, let me show you. You'll just back this nut all the way off. Like so, and you can actually put this down in the drain and tighten it. Now you'll probably pull this one off too, and if this one will go on with the nut, you'll put it in, lock it into place. It's super simple. Now you can use the rubber they have here, which by the way is very good quality rubber. I can feel it. It's a lot better than most of them I see. And you can use some plumber's putty as well. I like plumber's putty. I trust it. I know that it's not going to leak, but you generally don't have to with these really heavy-duty seals. Okay, we have water pressure. We're going to turn on the valves. Looks good and looks good. So, looks great, guys. No leaks. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see how she functions. Check this one. And there it goes. Now do both sides. Very nice. Now this one's going to be stationary. You do not move it because it's going to be a lavatory for a bathroom. But very nice finish. Very nice all the way around. I actually love the way this one works.